Alright, boys and girls, time for an interactive vegetation quiz. Let's see how much you know about world vegetation. Help! I've accidentally mixed up all the information I have on world vegetation and I need your help to sort it out. So, have a look at the picture. Which type of vegetation is this? A. Temperate forest. B. Taiga. C. Tropical forest. The answer is C. Tropical forest. One of these rainfall graphs is for a town in a tropical forest area. But which one? Is it A or is it B? I think I have to click this one. Okay, the answer is A. I'm one smart cookie. So the next one we're doing is this type of vegetation type is A. Hot desert, B. Grasslands, or C. Tundra. The answer is hot desert. Hang on a minute. Did Mr. G get that wrong? Wow, Mr. G got that wrong. That's a bit embarrassing. It's grassland. Next one. Grasslands A are found on the outer edges of deserts. B are found in a band near the equator. C are found just north and south of the tropics. Or D are found near the north and south poles. Which one is correct? The answer is A. Tundra. Grasses have long, narrow leaves so that they do not lose much water in the heat. One of these pieces of information does not match the other. Which one is it? Okay, so one of the pieces of information, so it's either this one, or this one. Which one doesn't match? Is it A, grasses have long, narrow leaves so that they do not lose much water in the heat? Is it the rainfall graph or is it the picture? They must match to tundra. I'm going to go with this one. Did you get that as well? Desert. Which vegetation would be found in the desert? Is it that one, or this one? So is it that, or that? A, B, or C? I'm going with B because it's a cactus. Very good. Last one, world vegetation selected types. Can you choose the correct place name for each number on the map? Click on the place names and list in the list starting with the one that you think is number 1 on the map. So number 1, is it Fairbanks, USA, Cooktown, Australia, Tamanrasset, Algeria, or Tarime, Tanzania? My guess is Algeria. Were you correct as well? All right, which one is number 2? My guess is Tanzania. Which one is number 3? If you said Cooktown, Australia, you are correct. And number 4, Fairbanks, USA, right up in Alaska. I'd say that's the correct answer. So you should have this worksheet in front of you. How'd you go on the quiz? Enjoy it? Good stuff. we have got on page 1 an example of a sort of flow chart with some images related to cause and effect. So this is related to deforestation. So we've got some causes of deforestation, some effects of deforestation, and what we can do about deforestation. So they've written dot points in the boxes. Then what they've done is they've put pictures around the causes, pictures around the effects, and pictures around what can be done that all relate to what's in the box. Then they've put little captions and descriptions around as well. So your turn is to look at desertification. Okay? So on the next page, there's a whole bunch of information about desertification, which you can see here is the process where fertile land is turned into land which is unusable. So if you've got these beautiful grassy fields, there's lots of things you can do with them. You can have cattle, sheep, all different kinds of livestock. If there's lots of rainfall, and you can grow lots of different crops. But when desertification occurs, it might occur naturally or it might occur from humans. And what happens is that land, those green fields might go through a drought. And that's what's happening out west as well. When you go through a drought, a lot of the grass dies off. And when all the grass dies off, the land becomes unusable. We can't use it for livestock because they've got nothing to eat. They've also got no water to drink. It can also happen man-made or human-made, like a lot of water has been pumped out of the Murray-Darling Basin by humans, which has resulted in a massive change in the ecosystem, where now the Murray-Darling is really struggling to get any use. So that is a human form of desertification. So you need to look at these pictures and think, okay, what are the causes of desertification? All right, so have a look and see what the causes could be. Then write them there. What are the effects of desertification? From here, find the effects and write them there. What can be done about desertification? Figure out what can be done and write them there. Then you're going to cut all of these out, cut along the dotted lines, okay? And then basically place them where you think they need to go. So look at each picture and each caption one by one and place it where you think it goes. Is it a cause? Is it an effect? Or is it something that can be done? Okay? I'll get you to do that, and then afterwards we'll run through the answers and you can glue it together. Okay? Off you go. I'll reiterate, just cut them out and place them where you think they need to go. Okay, so the answers are, let's go with, I'm personally, you might have done it different, I'm going to go with the words first. So I know that plant drought-resistant crops. That means that you're planting crops that can withstand drought. I'm going to put that here in what can be done. Reduce grazing, okay? I'm going to also put that on what can be done. I thought those were the easiest ones, so that's why I started with them. You might have done it differently. Now I'm going to think about causes. What's a cause of desertification? Well, overgrazing happens when there are too many animals feeding on vegetation. That is a cause. So I'm going to put overgrazing. I wonder if I can, no, I can't move it. I'm going to put overgrazing as a cause. So anywhere around here. Failed crops. that is also a cause. So I'm going to put that in the causes section. Now the effects are soil erosion. So when these things occur, the soil then erodes. Desertification is the other effect. So I'm going to put those two around here, maybe in this space. Now as for the pictures, this picture here relates to failed crops. So I'm going to put that picture above the failed crops, which is a cause. This one, overgrazing, I'm going to put that with the caption overgrazing, which is another cause. This next one is soil erosion. In fact, I'm going to say that picture there it could be either soil erosion and desertification. So that picture is an effect, and it can be any one of those two. Next one is plant drought-resistant crops and reduce grazing, which I'm going to go with that one. That can go there in what can be done. So those are the answers. Once you've sort of got them in a place that you're happy with, you can glue those on, all right? And then you'll have this nice little flow chart that looks somewhat similar to this, okay? Well done, guys. That was a lot of instructions. I can't, if you want to send an email, a couple of you have been sending me emails of photographs of your work, which has been great. So if you want to do that, that'd be awesome. But you don't have to. And that, boys and girls, is your HASS lesson for today. So you would have done the interactive PowerPoint, and you would have done the issues related to vegetation, okay? If you want to decorate your graphic organizer, you're more than welcome to. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.